Hey guys, it's Mia here, and welcome back once again to another show review. Now today we are going to be talking about the show Austin and Ally. Now, this is actually my second time watching Austin and Ally, but my first time finishing it, because I don't think I finished it when it was still airing on TV. But I recently watched it on Disney+, so I thought I wanted to talk about it today. So let's get into it. So, if you don't know, Austin and Ally is about a shy songwriter named Ally who one day meets an up-and-coming, confident pop star named Austin. And they kind of come together to form an unlikely team because Austin is a performer and a singer that really likes to do what he does, but he's not good at writing the songs. And so Ally, being a good songwriter but too shy to perform, agrees to help write his songs for him, and thus an unlikely partnership begins between the two of them. And along the way are their two friends, the goofball, the oddball, and the comic relief, Des, who is Austin's best friend, who kind of befriends Ally through them working together, who also is kind of Austin's video director and a movie director. And then you have Trish, Ally's snarky, confident, tough love best friend who befriends Austin and Des through working with them. She kind of becomes Austin's manager, and so they all kind of work as a team, with Ally being the songwriter, Austin being the performer and the singer, Des being the video editor and director, and Trish being the one that manages it all. So these four friends come together to make an amazing team. Now, as you can imagine, Disney Channel shows often have a theme or a message that they want to get across, and I feel very much that this show's message is about working towards your goals, and also about teamwork and never giving up and being who you are, which is a lot to normally tackle in one Disney show. Normally they tackle on one, not all of them at the same time. Now, with Austin and Ally, I honestly think that they are my favorite Disney Channel ship, aside from Troy and Gabriella from High School Musical. I almost blanked on their names, even though I literally grew up on their movies. But if we're not talking about both the movies and the shows, out of the shows that Disney has, they are probably my favorite ship that Disney Channel has. But they do this thing where Austin and Ally constantly get back together, break up, get back together, break up. And yes, I know that happens a lot with teen romance, because let's face it, teens don't know what they want. They don't know much about dating. I mean, do any of us really know much about dating and what we want? Because it seems like we change our mind every 5 minutes. So, but that's a trope that happens a lot with relationships in Disney. It's like they cannot find another way to create conflict between the characters. With Austin and Ally, I think that they do a great job of working together. I think that Ross Lynch and the girl that plays Ally all have great chemistry together. They make the characters believable that they are friends and that they are sort of a couple. They're on and off, but these are more towards the older kids and like teenagers and geared toward them as opposed to little kids. So there's a little more push on their relationship. There's a little more showing it, where in some Disney Channel shows they're not as heavily featured in the romance as Austin and Ally, which You guys know me. I don't care much for romance, but when I think a couple is cute, I think they're cute. Leave me alone. I think Austin and Allie are really cute and they make a great team. And I feel like Des being the comic relief and Trish being the tough love kind of best friend all kind of works. And I love that the entire team's dynamic because they all click together really well and they're all a great balance for each other. And I kind of like the love-hate relationship between Trish and Des because you know they like each other, but they're oftentimes at each other's throats. And it's kind of funny to me because it's like they like each other, but they don't want to admit they like each other. So that's kind of their dynamic. But like I said, this show is all about being yourself, being confident in yourself, and going for your goals and doing what you want to do. Like when I first started this channel, I was nervous as all hell, and I was even more nervous when I first decided to show my face because it got kind of difficult trying to show you guys books and things when I needed my hands to do it and I had to also hold the camera. So I know how it feels to like take a chance and put yourself out there because I'm doing it now. I mean, I know I might not have a lot of followers, but still, it took a chance for me to do this for you guys. So that's a thing that's really cool, is that through these shows, kids or younger preteens can see stuff like this and see the characters chasing their dreams and not giving up till they have it and just being inspired by that. And I think that's kind of cool. And now a few technical things I realized about the show was that, number one, the worst part was that the lip syncing in this show is abysmal. Like, I don't know if Ross Lynch didn't practice as much with lip syncing in this or what, but there were times when he was noticeably off, noticeably not singing at all, like moving his mouth, but still singing in the show. And I get that it's a show, and I get that these things happen, but if you're gonna make a show and you're gonna have your character heavily lip singing, you need to make sure they can actually lip sing the words on time or even at all. Because like I said, there were times when he was singing in the show, but his mouth was not moving. And I get it, it happens, nobody's perfect, but there were so many times through this show that you could tell he was lip singing it. It wasn't as much with the actress who played Allie, but when she started to come out of her bubble and sing too, you could kind of see it with her as well. So I don't know what was going on in the technical timing of the lip syncing or the practicing or what, but that got a little distracting too because it bugged me, because I'm like, it's very annoying when people are saying something but their mouths do not match what they're saying. You know what I mean? Am I the only one that gets annoyed by that? I don't know. I probably am, but it's a little distracting. But other than that, I feel like even though I can't play the music for you guys, for obvious reasons, I feel like most of the music really hit home, and I even put a few of the music from the show into my Spotify playlist because it was just that good. It caught my ear. And there's not much to the show. It's kind of repetitive, and there's this running joke where Trish is really bad at jobs. So every day she's coming in with a new outfit on saying, guess who got a new job at this and this place? And then the next day she's back at it again, like, guess who got a job? It's at this and this place. That gets a little old after a while because it happens like every single episode. And I know it's a running joke, but running jokes happen every once in a while. Not once every episode or multiple times in one episode. It's just gets really annoying after a while. But all in all, I think that it's a heartwarming watch. I think it's a funny watch, especially with the more outlandish character Des, who is just something else. I don't know how to describe Des except for something else, but it's a great watch. It's a good time. I really enjoyed Austin and Ally and their teamwork and just the friendships that they built and the never giving up and the going for what you want even if you are scared kind of message to it. So if you're looking for something more relaxing to watch and more enjoyable to just sit down and chill to, I recommend watching Austin and Ally. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And you might even get some new songs to add to your Spotify playlist while you're at it. So that's it for me. I'm going to shut up now. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye, guys.